If I were to set up a lemonade stand, how would I know where to place it? How would I know what to charge and what each customer may be willing to spend? Are my target customers neighborhood children, runners who might be thirsty, or doting grandparents? These are all important factors in determining the potential value of each customer. In order to better understand customer potential, we will need to look at both the macro and the micro view of your market. Think of it as a bullseye with 4 layers. The largest outer layer is the total available market for your products, otherwise known as TAM. The next layer in is the service addressable market, known as SAM, followed by the service obtainable market, or SOM, and finally, the individual target customer within your obtainable market, which in our case is the bullseye. Let's take a step-by-step approach to quantifying your customer potential so we can hit our bullseye as often as possible with our message. In step 1, let's define our target customer. All businesses must define their target customer. Your target customer is the person and company for whom your product or service solves a specific problem. To define your target customer, you must A. Determine who your target customer is. What is their role and responsibility? And B. Create a profile of your target or typical expected target customer. You can do this in a number of ways. Many marketers call this the buyer persona. At minimum, I recommend defining their role and responsibility, followed by an understanding of their top 3 to 5 business objectives and the challenges they face at accomplishing those goals that you solve for. Now that we have our target customer defined in the bullseye, let's go back out and in step 2, estimate the number of total available target customers, known as the TAM, and this is simply an expression for the annual expected sales within an observed market. You find this by taking the average revenue times the number of target customers for the entire segment of the targeted market. There are several ways to calculate TAM, but I recommend one of the following. Top-down takes a macro view of assessing factors right at the very top of an economy. This usually takes the form of, according to Gartner, this is an X billion-dollar market by 2025, or we serve food and beverage manufacturers, a $40 billion industry. Now, bottom-up usually uses data from early selling efforts to look at a subset of the data and then extrapolates the results to the wider market potential. Okay, now in step 3, we're going to move in and determine our service addressable market, or SAM for short. The SAM segments the TAM into the portion of the market that your company is looking to actually target with your specific products and services. Calculating SAM allows you to segment customers more stringently based upon the kind of offering that they're more likely to gravitate towards. Okay, now we're going to go a layer even deeper and calculate your service obtainable market, or SOM for short. The SOM is the market size that your business is realistically targeting to capture within the short term. Think of the SOM as your expected piece of the pie, or market share. To come up with SOM, I recommend looking through historic performance and projection forecast to look at where revenue could be, maybe in 5 years' time. Okay, finally, looking ground level at the bullseye, the individual accounts and the individual customers within the account, you can realistically assign per customer revenue potential per product that you sell. This will help you quantify your cross-selling revenue potential per product, per customer, per account, and now per geography. Yes, this exercise can be complex and even time-consuming, but it's an integral part of accurately forecasting your cross-selling revenue down to the individual customer level.